I'm Cid Reyes, by the way, and it is my special privilege and pleasure to welcome all of you to ArtistSpace. The association has been was very active before pandemic, largely because of the leadership that they have now. And as you know, any association, any country is only as dynamic, as aggressive, as productive, as active, as efficient as the leadership that heads it. And the UST Atelier, and I say this with all my heart, is so fortunate, so lucky that we have one such a leader in the person of, let's give a big hand, Miss Marissa.
Thank you for always supporting the projects of UST Atelier Alumni Association. I'm so blessed to have such a cooperative alumni like you. Thank you so much.
This is a special show because the artist having this exhibition works in a very, I mean, you cannot find a more prestigious place than the palace of the king of an Arabian country. This artist has been working in the protocols office of the King of Jordan, and anything that has to do with art, design. The Jordanians don't go to a Jordanian, they go to a Filipino. They know that the Filipino has a very sophisticated, cosmopolitan eye, and hindi maduy, in other words. He has an elegant eye for design and an almost instinctive feel for what makes a great composition. And he's been there for a great 2 decades of sacrifice. It's a great sacrifice, I'm sure, they'll keep saying. For the family, and of course, but of course I'm sure there's always constant communication between this artist and his family. And he's come here as a kind of celebration because during the long pandemic lockdown, very sadly, unfortunately, his father passed away. And you can imagine the anguish and the grief of a person who is physically unable to come home and be close to your own father. And so this is a way of, when he has come back today, kind of acknowledging his affection, his love for his father. The show is something very unusual. Actually, like I said, the first time I saw the works, I did not think that they were the works of a Filipino. But don't ask me what is a Filipino. I can only sense and feel by instinct. So I am not infallible in that sense. I can sense and feel a kind of Filipino-ness. However, this work, obviously from a design point of view, could only have come from somebody who has been exposed for years to the latest in international design. Cosmopolitan, sophisticated, in touch with the latest in design all over the world. And I won't make it too long because I'd like to introduce the artist. A big round of applause to Sir Elmer Dumlao.
Kamukhamo, na-traffic ako pagpunta dito. Kamukhamo rin, igil ako na umaten dito sa show na kahit sabihin pa natin show na ito. Kamukhamo rin, talagang masayang-masaya ako. Nandito kayo lahat. At kamukhamo rin, siguro maya-maya, umuha na ako. Hindi tayo kumain. At kamukhamo rin, very grateful ako sa lahat ng tao. Unang-una sa presidente ng UST Atelier Alumni Association, si Miss Marissa na talagang nagbigay sa akin ng pagkakataon makapag-show dito. Salamat po, Miss Marie. At syempre kay Miss 𝗘𝗟𝗠𝗘 na without ArtistSpace, wala po. Salamat Miss 𝗘𝗟𝗠𝗘, ArtistSpace, and all of you sa staff. Salamat po. At salamat sa talagang katulad niyo, makakalimutin na yata. Kamukhamo. Mr. Abe Orobia, siya ang curator. Sir Cid Reyes, talagang pinahanga. At saka siyempre, more salamat sa lahat ng mga taong tumulong, pumunta dito, at sa lahat, siyempre sa family. Salamat po. Thank you so much. Cid, salamat po.
I want to acknowledge the great help of the gathering that put it together. Proprietor is also a distinguished USD alumnus in the person of palakpakan natin siya, Ron De Castro. Ron, and of course, Ron is from USD. And of course, his very beautiful wife, Miss Bambi.